Alright, family, we running extremely late. I gotta do everything up off my tablet because my computer is acting crazy. So right now, we don't have my Mystic Animals is missing. My Mystic Animals is missing. So I ain't sent up nothing yet. So, but we do have some great news. We do have the movie. We definitely had a movie, right? We ain't got no song today, though. Don't got the song today. So we're going to have to do without the song, but we're going to be able to do our toast, and that's the most important thing. I'm going to be able to see the chat. It says that we are live. Make sure I'm up on all. We're streaming on all channels right now. Yep. We on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube. All right. Got to do everything off my little tablet. Wow, that's dope. All right, so let's see if the chat is up. Okay, cool. My chat is up. Yep. All right, cool. If the computer's starting time, we will be able to get our little song in. Pop it off. Uh-oh. I got a comment from Brother Kwame. Shouts out to you, Brother Kwame. Thank you. Great Kujichagulia to you as well. Family, I am excited about the mall popping off this week. We got the mall. And, of course, another thing that's going to be popping off is the movie night. We got The White Man's Burden. So we had to do a lot of finagling, family. That movie was hard to get. Tonight, hopefully the computer be working by tonight, and we'll be able to do the show in the regular fashion. Oh, man. Don't be falling down on me. All right, cool. It's falling down on me. It ain't going to let me do my toast. Well, we got to drink. We got to do our water. We got to do the water thing. We got to drink our water. So let me figure out how we're going to do this. Hold on. We're going to see how we're going to drink the water real quick. See if we can get something to pop up. But that's life here, Jammy Journey. It's just us. It's real life here. Don't have no computer crew. So I have to figure out everything. And I've been doing it for such a long time. I'll be coming up with shortcuts around shortcuts. I'd be like, damn. All right, so we have to drink our water. So we kind of need the sound effects. So what you gonna do about it, brother? How Tim? I don't know. Actually, we don't need the sound effects. I could just drink the water. But let me go on and make sure y'all know what we're dealing with tonight. Tonight, we will be having our show. Folk Tales for Grown Folks. Oh, G&J Mall. Back to that. G&J Mall popping off March 30th, 12 to 6 p.m. Right, family? Vendors are coming in. Vendors are paying. I want to thank everybody that's been participating. Everybody that's coming through. Everybody that said they're coming through. Everybody that came through last time. I want to make sure that we're able to get each one of the vendors on on our Instagram. So I'm going around. I'm gonna have a little bit of time to go around and check each booth. And I'm hyped, man. I'm just excited about this weekend. I'm trying to put together another little commercial. But the folktale for the night. The folktale for the night is the Muse. We going. All right. The Muse and the Robbers. The Mule and the Robbers. Wow, what's going on in the background there? Two mules, the Muse and the Robbers. Two mules. Hold on. 2 mules were laden with packs were trudging along. Alright. 2 mules well laden with packs were trudging along. One carried panniers filled with money, and the other sacks weighted with grain. The mule carrying the treasure walked the mule carrying the treasure walked with head erect, as if conscious of the value of his burden, and tossed up and down the clear-toned bells fastened to his neck. His companion followed with quiet and easy steps. All of a sudden, robbers rushed upon them from their hiding places, and in the scuffle with their owner wounded with a sword the mule carrying the treasure, which they greedily seized while taking no notice of the grain. The mule which had been robbed and wounded bewailed his misfortune. The other replied, I am indeed glad that I was thought so little of, for I have lost nothing, nor am I hurt with any wound. Shouts out to Miss Kim Carswell. And Charlotte has track meeting this evening, and hence I have to call in for the meeting tonight. Cool. That's cool, Brother Kwame. Once again, story for the night. Folktale for grown folks, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 mules well laden with packs were trudging along. One carried panniers filled with money, and the other sacks weighted with grain. The mule carrying the treasure walked with head erect, as if conscious of the value of his burden, and tossed up and down the clear-toned bells fastened to his neck. His companion followed with quiet and easy step. All of a sudden, robbers rushed upon them from their hiding place, and in the scuffle with their owners, wounded with a sword the mule carrying the treasure, which they greedily seized while taking no notice of the grain. The mule which had been robbed and wounded bewailed his misfortune. The other replied, I am indeed glad that I was thought so little of, for I have lost nothing, nor am I hurt with any wound. And with that, family, asked Sister Kim if she wanted to friend me on Facebook. Sister Kim, Brother Kwame said, would you friend him on Facebook? He wouldn't be able to find you. You would have to find him. So, here we go. Family, I want to welcome you to the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. Y'all back? You back? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm, cause you was about to be unemployed. Anime, you and Simba, y'all keep playing with me here. This is a Heart of a Simba production, and this is the Daily Toast, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Man, grab your glass for that water. Get your bottle for that water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Socially appropriate. Think. Take your breath. Lift and pour again. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Let's drink. Let's drink. Drink, drink, drink. Drink, 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 drink. Leave it. What you doing, sir? I finished the glass, but I didn't finish the task. I guess the water in a copper cup will serve as our health drink. Alright, let's just do it. Alright, family first. Oh, is that Oshar? Good morning, Oshar. To Shaka. I wasn't going up, but now drinking water, respect. Good morning, family. Welcome. Alright, we're about to do our toast. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call it Creator. We lift up our glass. Usually I drink my ambrosia, but I got a full glass of water right here. It's in a copper cup. We experiment with copper. So let's go and see if this will help the day go good. So we giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call it Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute and we say Ashe. From there, family, we grab our list of our illustrious ancestors, right? We've been compiling this for years. And so, you know, like I said, to get your ancestors on the list, join the Black Signal. Hit us up at 25456 and text in G&J. Just type in G&J. Get on the Black Signal. Once you're on the Black Signal, you can just text me and let me know. You can just text us today and let us know the name of your ancestors, or you can inbox us on Giambi Journey. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, George and William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend. And also you can post it up on also you can post up your ancestors up on the timeline as well. I'll try to get them off of there as well. Chris and Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pat Mont, Rob, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Agony, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bruford, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxter Brothers, Miss Eda Brooke Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Agosto Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland. You took a bath already?
Yeah.
Now you know before you work out, you should work out then take a shower. Learn something new every day. I'm just saying, because you might sweat. Then also, did you wash your tub out?
No.
You need to wash the tub out because your sister's gonna get up in the tub right after I get off of here. Yeah. All right, so go do that. Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Delimon Aries, Jean and Rue Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Pasigi Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Neilon Blair Sr. I don't remember all those seniors being in a row like that. That was dope. Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Bellinsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie, Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lily Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanella, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erleton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irving, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Dan Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javan McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekel Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Let's see, we got any more? Nope. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., David Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denisa Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Asen, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa. Shouts out to the family. Shouts out to the family. We one tribe. We one tribe. Uh-oh. What's going on with the internet? Uh-oh. That was whack. We just lost the signal on. We're always working to bring new features to improve. Okay. Vanish. Oh, God. What the hell is this now? What are they trying to do to me now? What are you trying to sell me now, Lenovo? All right, so we lift up our glass to our ancestors. Well, there ain't no glass. There ain't no glass. We lift up our glass and our brass cup to our ancestors. I don't know how to do this now. I feel like a fraud. We lift up our cup to our ancestors and we say, Ashe. Family, we move from there to the present moment. Right now, you know we are on self-determination. We are on Kujichagulia. Activate your reticular formations, family, right? And seek out the principle. The principle of the day is Kujichagulia, right? For those that don't speak the language, self-determination. We're looking for our principles every day, right? Because we got to identify. We got to start teaching ourselves to start looking for what we want. All right. So self-determination is the word of the day. The demonic principle of the day is justice. The color is indigo. I got on black, but I had on black the last couple of days. The hermetic law of the day is correspondence, and it's my day. Male name today is Kwabena. Shouts out to all the Kwabenas out there. Yes. Those going into Kujichagulia. We also big up in the female name Albanaz. Shouts out to all the Albanaz. All the daily posters that's Albanaz. We still running it. Kwabena and Albina. We got Miss Gina, the youngest member of the show. Well, no, Sasha, the youngest member, but Gina is the youngest. Kwabena on the show. I mean, Abina on the show. We got Navitas and Abina. We got Tiandra, Abina, Albina. Then we got Kwabena and me. Hey, what can I say? We killing the game, right? So shouts out to all the Abinas and the Kwabenas, right? But hey, here we go. So now, family, we toast this moment, right? Because in this moment is all our power. And in this moment, we solidify our pact with our past or with our ancestors and our children. We are the continuation. We are eternity, right? Because we exist in the moment, right? And we have the power to change things. We have the power to make things happen. So we lift up our glass in this moment, giving ourselves permission to do what it is we need to do. And we say Ashe. From there we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We toast our children yet to come all the way into infinity because, you know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, we want them to know we're thinking about them before they come to this planet, right? We are a generational people. We lift up our glass, we say Ashe. We toast our cup. We toast all of our relations, we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to that momentary thing, that selfish toast, right? What is it that you need in this moment to make your life better? What is it that you need in this moment, right here, right now? We say Ashe. From there, family, I toast the most magnificent, spectacular, uplifting, inspiring, beautiful, strong, determined, unifying, responsible, cooperative, purposeful, creative, faithful individual in the room. You know who that is? That's you. We give it up to you. We toast. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy. And you know what? We about to get up out of here. I got to do some ironing. Y'all already know we late. So, I will see y'all. Oh, I'll see y'all tonight. Well, if all goes well, I will see you tonight. All right? So let's go and drink this water up. It tastes a little bit better in a copper cup. Could just be the mental thing. I don't know. All right, family. This is Brother Hatim. I'm out.